Radio, welcome back once again. We're excited today. We got a very special guest joining us. This is Jacqueline, with Rich Earth Farms. You know, I think in this day and age, this culture, you know, we're always trying to get into things that are more healthy, right? Everybody wants to be healthy, especially beginning of the year. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So Rich Earth Farms is, well, you know, I'm gonna let you explain it because I'm not gonna do it any justice. So you tell us what Rich Earth Farms is all about.
Well, hold on, Miss Jackie. Hold on.
I'm excited. I'm sorry. I'm really excited.
Because the thing is, first, I got to thank you for coming on this show because, to be honest, we were in a crisis where one of the guests canceled on us, and this is same day booking. And y'all don't know what I went through to convince her to come on this show. So, Miss Jackie, thank you for coming on this show to do this for us. We were in a crisis and you saved us.
I'd do anything for you.
I know that. And the thing is, where would we start? Because I said I was going to say that, and I know you have a testimony that you want to share about her products, and so do I. But first, I'm going to let you introduce as M. Easy requested. So,
okay. Well, we are Rich Earth Farm. We are located in Caroline County, just south of Bowling Green. We're on the east side of 95. Very beautiful drive to get there down Route 2 South. Our farm has grown exponentially this year.
yes.
We started actually public, if you will, of March of last year, which y'all know that. But we've been working with people before that.
Oh, yeah.
And then we grow all natural fruits, produce, flowers, and herbs, which leads me to my title as an herbalist.
Yes.
Which is how we all, well, not you, we've been together a while.
No, we met, but we've
really got into a relationship, helping you with your health and things.
Yes.
So.
And to be honest, at that time, I was not able to get my medication. And to be honest, I was at the point where I needed to try something different.
Jacqueline, you was the plug.
I needed to try something different, and I was open to try whatever to get this inflammation out of my body.
But you know, that's the key. That is the key. Being open to try something that mainstream has not really given us the resources to try. That is the key.
Yes.
These herbs, they've been around longer than we have.
Right.
But we just have forgotten how to use them properly. So that's the key. It's being open to try something. Now, at the farm, and I'm going to just keep going because I get so excited about this. Yeah. But at the farm, we strive. It's extremely important to us to make things affordable, whether it be natural produce that's nutrient dense, whether it to be beautiful flowers that are native to our area, to provide you some peace just by looking at something gorgeous. Don't we just get to take a deep breath and realize it's going to be okay, right? Yeah. And then to the herbs, that we are trying to grow 100% of the herbs we use. Right now we have to resource out because our climate doesn't allow us to grow everything.
Right.
But that's the key, trying something new, being willing to take that step outside of what we have been trained to think and believe and feel. So, yeah.
And I was just at a point of desperation at that point, but the herbs, I guess, do people know that it's through a tea and all of that? Because it's a tea. Is that how all herbs are consumed, or are there different methods?
No, I like the teas simply because it helps you to be intentional about what you're doing. It's not, we're in a society of very quick, we need immediate gratification, right? But the teas make you sit back. You have to consciously measure. You have to consciously, boil your water. put it in, wait for it to steep covered, which I know you've heard that 100 times. To steep, it gives you that permission, if you will, to sit back and enjoy and intentionally realize what's going on. And then, so that's why I use teas. Yeah. But there are tinctures, there are salves. You like the infused oils, the cooking oil.
I'm using the cooking oil. Even the I guess farm raised eggs. Yes. You know, my family's scared of them. I'm like, do they think a chicken gonna hop out with an egg one day? But I'm like, these eggs stretch way longer, like further than the store-bought eggs, and they're different colors.
You can tell the difference as soon as you crack them.
Well, the density, the nutrient density in a farm-raised egg is much different than in a
Yes, it's more dense. That's it.
Yes.
Than store-bought.
The yolks are a different color. Yeah. You can definitely see the way the animal's been taken care of.
I cringe when I gotta buy some eggs from the
store.
Now,
right? Yeah. So what other products do you have outside of those? Or
from on the farm?
For Rich Earth Farm, yeah.
For Rich Earth Farm, so we do eggs, produce, flowers, herbs, and then we do soil amendments.
Okay.
And some people not gardening wouldn't know what soil amendments are, but it's really what you put in the ground to make your soil good enough to garden.
Okay.
Your fertilizers, but all of ours are natural and they come from the animals.
Yeah.
So.
And I think it's important for the people to know this isn't just a title of a company. This is a real farm. You know, my daughter go and love the animals, the goats. It's a real farm.
And I do want to say, now that you're talking about the different products you have, and we talking about how things work out, right, with you being here today. Yesterday, I'm just getting back in the gym. You know what I mean? You know, you just get back in the gym. I'm going hard. You know what I mean? I'm about to lift every weight in there.
Yeah.
I stretched something in my neck yesterday at the gym. I say, dang, it would happen. So I go, I'm like, I gotta try something. I talked to a guy at the gym. He's like, yeah, you know, I put some stuff on my neck. I said, oh, I got something that I can put on.
You do.
Went home. It's the comfrey salve. I said, man, I gotta try this. You know, see, I've used it once. And, you know, I didn't give it a shot, you know, like I should have the first time. Put this stuff when I was generous with it. 15, 20 minutes, that pain was gone. So I'm telling y'all right now, like he said, it's official, y'all. And it is healthy and it is all natural. The pain, as a matter of fact, going even further, the pain did, you know, it came back. I used it again and, you know, same thing.
So what is that? Is that a cream or what?
So the salve, it's made right there on the farm. So we do not, that's a whole other topic, but we do not purchase things in and then put our name on it. Everything that we, every product we have is made right there on the farm. Okay, so the salve is going to be jojoba, coconut, and comfrey. So comfrey sits in the jojoba oil for 8 weeks.
You trying to give your recipe away?
No, because that's not the formula. That's just the ingredients. But we infuse all the oils. So all of the oils, if it's externally used, we use different oils, obviously, than our cooking oils. Okay. And they are infused for 8 to 10 weeks.
See, that's what people don't know the products that you have. You have so much. It's kind of like people just come to you with a problem and you do your research and be like, here. Yeah. So do you have all of this stuff on hand, or do you just figure it out as problems come to you?
Well, there's two. We have certain clients that'll go to our website and they'll order. So our infused cooking oils, our salves. We have pre-made general teas. Yeah. My favorite being like the comfort tea. It has hibiscus and cinnamon and calendula. It's a great fireside. I've had a rough week sitting down drinking tea. So we have general teas, but then in your case, for example, you call and say, these are the issues I'm having. And they fill out an intake form. A lot of people say that I know more about them than their doctor does, which really makes me sad because our doctors sometimes are so busy they don't really see the person.
Yeah.
They're just kind of throwing something at us and hoping that it'll you know, work. And then I develop a tea specifically for that person. Now I can do tinctures, which are very condensed versions of the tea, if you will. And they put drops in a drink or put it on their tongue or what have you. But again, our whole process at the farm is intentional living. So when you bring your daughter out, there's a relaxing feel to come look at the animals. There's no stress, and that's what we want you to take home from the farm. And for making your tea, we want you to just breathe and realize it's gonna be fine.
So you talking about living intentionally. You have a workshop, intentional living. It's coming up, so tell us about that.
So Fridays, this month, we did intentional living. We did, we make our own bath care products, personal hygiene products. We make our own laundry detergent and cleaning products. And we do all of it.
Every time I go over there, she's making some bagels. She make bagels from scratch.
See, we need a product list because I don't know anything about all
I don't know if the bagels up just yet, but if you become
the
friends, you might be able to.
The bagels are for family and friends.
Okay. But you said the actual store is launching in May. So what's launching in May?
May 1st, the whole property, the gardens will be open. The nursery, which I'm so excited about the nursery this year because the nursery will have herbs that are perennials. So you're not going to go to another big box store and get pansies, for example. These herbs will be pollinators. They will be herbs that you can take the leaves off and dry yourself and make a tea. I'm so tickled about the nursery because we've been wanting to do it, but it starts this May. So May 1st we open to the public. We have walking gardens going on. We have a moon garden that is in the process. Do you know what a moon garden is? Oh, it's so much fun. So the plants planted in a moon garden actually reflect the moonlight, and it looks like they're glowing. Oh, wow. It's absolutely beautiful.
This is only at night, though, huh?
At night. They open. Some of them only open at night.
Okay.
But it brings in your nighttime pollinators, and it's just going to be beautiful. We have a sitting area that's going up, and all the beds are prepped. Now we're just waiting for all the flowers and the plants to germinate and bloom, and they go in.
So I guess it's so many people that's like, I'm trying to think, because it's like the audience, I always had an audience in mind.
Right.
Like people may be on medications and stuff like that, but these herbs would you consider them a substitute or a supplement to the medicine that they're taking?
And that is a fantastic question. So, herbalism is not a diagnosis. I cannot diagnose you. I can only take the knowledge that you've given me of what's going on in your body and say, okay, traditionally, these herbs have been used for these purposes, okay, because it is not a field of medicine. So I am not a doctor, and I can't tell you this is going to heal you or anything like that. But I can tell you that, if you have peppermint, it's going to help soothe your stomach and give you a peppermint tea if that happens to be everything that's going on. I can tell you that calendula has been known to be a great healing herb. So we make a lot of salve out of it for wounds or what have you, instead of buying your Neosporin and things like that. My feeling is that it is my responsibility to live as naturally and synthetic free as possible. And that's what we do. Don't get me wrong. I like a pizza every once in a while. You know what I mean? But if I'm only doing that once in a while and I'm living this...
You're countering it.
And I'm living a much cleaner, if you will, lifestyle as far as my foods go, then I can justify, okay, I'm craving a pizza right now.
So what are some of the most common problems that people deal with, and they'll run to the store and grab, say, Tylenol for a headache, or what are some of the common problems that we deal with that you could help us with?
Wounds are a big thing when you have children. So a lot of calendula salves. We have a lot of families that want that. And it's really just a salve, and you put it on there and you put a Band-Aid on it, and it's great. Comfrey salve, we've probably sold out of the most because of the muscle. People are intentionally going to the gym, they're working out, they're runners, those kind of things. And then what would be the other? Digestion. Okay. And that's ginger, peppermint.
Yeah.
That kind
and
of
like
thing.
you told me, a lot of the herbs, they work on a molecular level, not what would you call it? Like
it's not a symptom. The goal of us living intentionally is not to cure symptoms, it's to cure the problem.
Yeah, which is the biggest difference in herbs and medicine. Because it's proactive instead of reacting to a symptom.
Right.
You're actually just intaking the natural herbs to prevent any problem or symptom.
Right. And if you're living intentionally, you like the infused oils, right? If you're cooking with those infused oils, you're getting that herb.
Right.
And you're getting the benefits of that herb in what you eat. Okay? Again, we're not doctors. Any herbalist will tell you, I'm not going to be able to tell you I can cure you. But I can help with some of the symptoms by helping you to live more intentionally.
Right.
So that's what we do. And our classes, making our own shampoo and soap, making our own laundry detergent. These are non-synthetic, and you would not believe how wonderfully they work.
Yeah.
I mean, I get to bathe with coconut milk.
Yeah.
And,
it's better than the store-bought stuff, and it's not like a crazy astronomical price. It's cheaper in a lot of cases.
Well, and I'll give you an example. We just started making dog food. So our dog, we have 2 guard dogs, animal guard dogs, Great Pyrenees, and we have a little mutt, Dixie. And it was outrageous to feed them good food. We're talking nutrient-dense food. Yeah. So we experimented, and we went out and bought what we needed to make dog food. The price difference was phenomenal. And our dogs weren't belching in our face. And they weren't begging for the next meal, which that to me says, okay, this is filling. This is working.
Stick to your ribs.
But I'm going to tell them they're going to pay for them eggs. Yeah. They're going to pay for them eggs. But with inflation, it might balance out. You know what I mean?
And it's our goal, too, that everything a working family can afford. We don't want we don't want everything to be so expensive that you can't come to the farm and be able to provide your family with fresh, nutrient-dense fruits and vegetables, for example. We want you to be able to come as a working family and be able to take money home after you're done buying what you need. And that's how we feel about the herbs as well, the herbal teas and such. Yeah.
You talking about family, you talking about, taking care of the dogs and things like that. I know the story, but you got to tell us how you, that day, and what happened when you really knew that this is what you wanted to do. You know what I mean? Because we always talk about God leads you in this path, right?
Oh, yeah. This is definitely. So, Bradley, our oldest son, was always into nature. And he and I always enjoyed that part of it together. Well, I really didn't connect what the path was going to be. However, my husband had a heart attack and strokes. Do you know this story? He had a heart attack, and he was going in for a stent to be placed in. And on the table, he had a stroke. And I was, as you can imagine, as a wife, very upset because they were taking so long to get out of this stent. The doctor came out, and there was a code across the loudspeaker, and it was my husband coding, having a stroke. So he ran, came back out after they had stabilized him. He had another one. Anyway, long story short, in his recovery, I was cutting all the grass, which I love to do, so I'm not complaining about that. But in the front of our property, there was this white flower growing all by itself. I had never seen before. Now you heard it. Never seen before. And I'm like, that is so weird that this flower is up here. And if you come to the farm, which y'all know you're always welcome, please come to the farm. You'll know it's weird for this flower to be right here. So I took a picture of it, finished cutting the grass, and went back up. and I looked up the flower, and it was the Star of Bethlehem. And that's why the financial piece is so important to us. The medication they wanted him to be on was over $900 a month. There was no way we could see being able to survive a year of paying this $900 a month. That was our part. That was after everything else we could do. But I'm researching this flower because I'd never seen it before. It was so great. And come to find out, this flower helped to make was the start of making medicine for the heart. And I was like, why on earth is it $900 when the flower's right there? You know? So anyway, I just kept researching, and then I dove. He needed more help doing things. I was thinking of his memory. He had lost memory. It had caused him to be paralyzed on one side. So I'm a researcher. I was just filling my brain with anything and everything I could to understand how to help him. And in doing so, learned about all of these herbs and ways we could eat and things we could do to make it easier on him recovering. Now, I hate to say this. He proved me this yesterday. He has a better memory than I do now. Wow. So what is lost, and I accept that. But he was saying hello to people that I was like, who is that?
Wow, that's awesome. And I know
that you on that medicine.
Right? It's gonna take a little more of that rosemary.
And now before we move on, that flower is your logo, right?
Nope, that one's not.
Okay.
That's the Star of Bethlehem. It has, The sunflower is.
That's right.
The sunflower at the top and then the roots at the bottom, because you can use both the aerial parts of the flower and the roots on sunflowers in herbal remedies.
Nice. And I know Pat had a lot to do with you coming on this show, so thank you, Pat. We love you, Pat.
Most definitely.
Yeah. It's been wonderful. You're right. It's been a path.
Most definitely.
That I'm so excited about.
That's how you know you're on the right path. When you see all the signs and significance to keep going, that's it. So.
And then being able to help everybody.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
When you call me and go, I need some more infused oil, or I need some more tea, you know, it's exciting to know that I'm helping.
Yes.
You know? So, yeah. That's cool.
Yes. I encourage and advise you all to try Rich Earth Farm.
Yes.
Just try something different.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm excited too, because the walking gardens now, I want you to bring your little girl out there when all the flowers are in and do a photo shoot.
Oh, yeah.
With all the flowers.
Twan, you hear that?
Oh my gosh, it's going to be gorgeous. Yeah, I'm excited. We're farming an acre and a half are prepped already. So, we're ready.
This farm is growing and growing.
Yeah.
And you're working hard.
I am.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
But I love it.
Yeah, that's good. It's a passion.
Yeah,
It's not a job, it's a passion.
Yeah.
It really is. Yeah. When your children call you up and say, you know, I'm not feeling good, my throat's a little scratchy, can you make me a tea? It's good to be able to offer them something that's healthy, you know what I mean? And they don't have to pay for, because you go there, I don't know what cold medicine or throat medicine is anymore, but I get the impression it's not that cheap, you know? And how many families can keep a full medicine cabinet of this? But I can make things with herbs I have right in my kitchen.
Right.
You know? So it's really cool.
Amazing. Is there anything else you'd like to share? Anything on your mind, on your heart? And I know you said you were doing it different this year and you know how you did it last season.
We had CSAs last year, yeah. So a CSA is when you go in contract with the farm and you receive a basket or box of produce every week, whatever the farm has come up with. Well, because we've grown, it's a lot harder for us to do the delivery. So now they're farm shares, same concept, but they get to come to the farm every Saturday. And they get to pick their vegetables. So if you were to do a farm share, you could bring the kids out on Saturday and you guys could pick the vegetables you want to take home, and it goes against your credit or however you decide to do it.
And
So
you got, was EBT certified as well?
we just applied for EBT, which I'm so excited about,
Nice.
and it looks like we're going to get it,
Nice.
which is phenomenal. And then we've just applied for our certified natural stamp.
Yeah.
May 1st, I need the product list because I need auto pay. I'm just going shopping, auto pay all of my stuff.
Yeah, and think about bringing your children out to pick their own vegetables.
Oh,
They'll
she
get
would
to
love
see, yeah, they'll get to see
She
the
would love it.
produce at all the different stages. They'll get to see all of the pollinators that come with it and truly understand this is how their food should be grown, and this is how healthy it is. You know, we have rabbits. That's our natural fertilizer. You know, and the goats and the dogs and the chickens and yeah.
Well, it's good to hear all this because, you know, a lot of times you look online, you say, oh, this is all natural, and you wonder what's behind it. You know, anybody can put on there that it's natural, it's good for you. But to know the story behind it, you know, it's good.
Oh, it's all natural.
Yeah.
We don't even have a tractor.
Yeah.
It's all hand done.
Yes.
Yeah. I guess, Patrick, I look at him sometimes and I'm like, I have touched every piece of dirt on this farm. I've touched every plant, every seed. We're doing gourds right now. So, do y'all know what gourds are?
No.
You smile and laugh at me every time.
Baby pumpkins.
Well,
baby
they're
pumpkins?
a type of, yes,
Pumpkin.
they're a type of baby pumpkin. But we grew the ones that have the crooked necks. Okay?
Okay.
Well, I don't want to put them in a compost pile and just, they grow one vine will grow up to 30 feet long and grow these kind of funky looking gourds, almost like a crooked neck squash, yellow squash. But anyway, they get big. So what we've done is we've hollowed them out, taken all the seeds, and they're birdhouses. So they'll be around the entire.
Y'all don't waste nothing, do you?
No.
They don't. You did a live one time, was it you made the almond milk.
I make almond milk. I don't buy it.
I thought
And
you
then
had
took
the
the-
goat milk.
then
What
took
about the
the-
goat?
The goat been gone.
We have 2 goats, but they're not
That's right, you
milking.
do, yeah.
Yeah. But the
you
almond
know
milk,
that
go
goat
ahead.
milk
Yeah.
is expensive.
Almond milk is half a gallon of almond milk. Real almond milk, isn't it like $4.50 now?
Might be more than that.
Inflation.
But
Guess
you
what?
made that almond milk, and of course you got to grind up the almonds, and then with the leftover almonds you made
Protein bars.
protein bars, right?
Why should it go to waste? It's still very good. It's
Yeah,
still
if
gonna.
you know how to use it.
And you do if you take my workshops.
Right.
If you want on
that's what the
Facebook.
workshop. Oh, got you.
On Facebook, I post videos on our Rich Earth Farm Facebook page. I post videos of me doing those things. Yeah, cooking with your oil that you
Okay.
like so much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all I cook with.
Oh, it's.
But I need some new flavors because
Yeah.
I need to
shut
switch it up. Yeah, because you taste it in the food.
Yeah.
And sometimes, I want to switch the flavors up.
Oh, we can do that.
All right. Deal.
We can do that.
So like you said, Facebook, Rich Earth Farm.
We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. We have a website through Square, which is on our Facebook. You can just go to Facebook and it's all linked there. And then we encourage people to call us, to message us. I really encourage people to do that because it's about stepping out.
Yeah.
So step out on that one moment that you have taken down your guard, and I answer within.
Yeah. And she mails this stuff out. It'll come to your doorstep. Yeah.
We just want to say we appreciate you coming. We also want to say, even though this is a business that you're doing, what you're doing is very honorable and commendable.
Thank you.
There's not a lot of people that get out there in the dirt on their hands and knees, and trying to take care of people.
Right.
So we appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah. So y'all go follow, go to the website, go to the Instagram, Facebook. And I know you got a lot more things coming up in the works, so just stay tuned.
Yes, indeed.
And this is No Cap. We
No
out.
cap. We out.
Thank you.